Alright, so recently, well, I guess I better start at the beginning. I found some weird structures and stuff up in the woods about 2 winters ago. And I really wasn't sure what this stuff was, so I started looking into it and watching a bunch of videos and seeing all these Bigfoot researchers claiming this stuff's Bigfoot. And so I just started tracking them through the woods, following prints, just all these signs and different structures I was finding. Started noticing a lot of it, kind of some of these symbols and stuff kind of matches up with just a lot of old writings, I really started getting into it. And I was getting pretty close, seeing them a lot. Well, I guess not a lot, but just catching glimpses of them here and there. And had one real clear sighting where, me and this thing kind of locked eyes for a split second. And that's kind of what got me hooked and really into them, searching for answers. So I just went out, started going out about every weekend with friends and just on my own a lot. And I was my wife, and just tracking these things and finding their signs and stuff everywhere, just in our deep woods, Pretty much everywhere, really. I mean, it's almost like they really travel everywhere. And well, this goes on for about, like I said, about 2 years, but the last year it really started getting serious. I was spending every day out in the woods searching, every day off work, just really obsessed with it, kind of. And stuff started getting left at my house, in my truck, just little signs, I'm finding out in the woods what these things do. And leave everywhere. And just started getting really close, I guess, like started calling for them, and they'd respond. Several would move in. I'd be leaving them fruits. It was just getting too deep, And, but I just wasn't seeing yet. Well, last Saturday night, I'm at the house. And I know this sounds crazy. A lot of people's going to think I lost my mind. And I don't really care at this point, to tell you the truth, what people think. You can take it or leave it. It's all true. You can ask my wife. She's been with me through all of it. A few friends I've been telling about it. I'm not one to make anything up. That's kind of why I always set out on these adventures, to find the truth for myself. Just because I don't believe BS, I don't know. I feel like we're always lied to, and I just always look for answers. And last Saturday night, I'm sitting on the couch and I'm starting to fall asleep a little and think, okay, it's time for bed. So I go in my bedroom, lay down, close my eyes. And all of a sudden there's this tall, bright light standing above me, about 5 seconds after I close my eyes. And it's looking down at me, and it's got its little arm stretched out, reaching for me. And it's bright, like real bright. And it's just like a yellowish, pretty glow, about the shape of a human, only taller. Skinny. Then I hurry up and open my eyes and think, man, what in the world was that? There's all this stuff going through my head, trying to figure out what I just seen. Am I imagining it? Was it just something on the TV? Because I always turn the TV on when I go to bed. The noise kind of helps me sleep. So I thought, okay, well maybe it's just, the last commercial I seen or something imprinted in my mind. After a couple minutes, I think, okay, well, I'm just going to get back to bed. It's nothing. Alright, so I close my eyes again. Bam, there it is again. It's same stance, same everything. Standing over me, looking down at me. Reaching out. This time I wake up, and I'm like kind of freaking out. I think I got an alien in my house, just whatever these things are I've been tracking through the woods, they've followed me, I let something in, I just don't know what's going on. And, so I start looking around, I'm looking all over my bedroom thinking, where is this thing at? Something is in my house. I sit up, I have a cigarette. I just think, alright, I'm not seeing nothing. I don't know what this is. Hopefully it's gone and I can get back to sleep. So I close my eyes again. And my dog, he's kind of looking at me funny too. He always lays right beside me and, almost like he senses something going on, but he don't really know. He just got this confused stare looking at me. And, so I close my eyes again. Bam, there it is. Same position, staring. Just looking down at me, and I'm really freaking out now. And now I believe there's an alien in my house. Something's going on. I gotta hunt this thing down, kill it, get it out of my house. And I'm just really searching all over, looking behind doors, trying to find this. Just scared to death at this point. So I don't find anything. Can't find any signs, anything. Wife's laying there sleeping. Dog's laying on the floor next to the bed looking around. I'm not finding anything in any rooms, just behind any doors, nothing. So I stay up for a little bit this time, just thinking, what in the world is going on here? And then I just kind of lay in bed, and, something tells me to pray. Because, I've been going out on all these trips, my whole ride to the woods, to where I'm heading, I've been praying, just begging for God to show me what this stuff is, what is going on. I'm seeing it everywhere. Oh, cool. Little fish just jumped right there. There's my wife on the bank. Isn't she beautiful? Look at her. She just glows. But, I'm just praying, the whole time. Just deep prayer. Begging God for answers. Like, what is this crap, Lord? And I just start feeling I need to pray. So I'm laying in bed and I just start praying. Like, God, I don't know what this is, what's in my home, what's going on, but I trust you 100%. And I'm not going to worry, I need sleep. The sun's starting to come up now. I can see it coming through the window. And I'm tired and I'm sick of being scared. and I'm giving it all to you. And so, after I'm done praying, I close my eyes again. There it is. It's not saying nothing. Never said a word the whole time. Just standing over me, looking down, shining, with its arm out. So this time, I just, I tell myself, screw it. I reach up, I grab its arm. And I grab this thing, we instantly zoom off. I mean, fast. And we start going through space. And we're flying through space fast, and all these lights, pretty colors, just zipping past me. Weird symbols, everything just flying past me, man. It was scary. I mean, it really was. I was scared to death. And the whole time I feel this thing telling me, don't worry. I mean, it's not speaking. I just feel it. Like, it's hard to explain. It's just a real calm feeling. Don't worry. Everything's going to be okay. Just not to worry. But, I can't help it. I'm freaking out. So we're zipping through space, and all these, I'm guessing stars, but we're moving so fast, it just looks like laser lights, just flying past. One after another. And then it's like we get through space, and then I see something that looks like Earth. Just like this right here. Just like it. Only everything's glowing. The green right there, it's got like a glow to it. It's like the prettiest glow you've ever seen. The water, the trees, the grass. There's everything. It's glowing. And you just feel this peace, through the whole place. And it's just speechless. Like, it took me a minute to settle in, but then I started feeling, this is heaven. I'm flying through heaven right now. This thing's showing me heaven. And I'm just seeing all these family members, people from all walks of life, just in groups, laughing, joking around, just having a good time. Everybody's glowing. It's like this orange, clear, pretty glow. And it's really it's perfect colors. Like, and it really looks just like Earth, and that's what amazed me. I guess I always kind of pictured heaven like clouds and stuff like that, and it wasn't. It was just this perfect Earth, really. I mean, it was real as day, real as this. Only everything's got color to it. Like, the colors are just perfect. And it's just people loving, everybody loves. There was no hate, and you could feel that there's no hate. And it's just the most peaceful thing ever, It's like, I was calm instantly, and I was happy, and I was like, I just felt like I was crying through it, It's super hard to explain. Ooh, he's shining bright now. Yeah, it feels good. And I'm just drawn to this now, It's like, I don't know. It's something's going on with me, that's for sure. But anyways, we're in heaven. And then this is where it starts getting weird and really scary. Everybody's loving. It's just beautiful. It's perfect. But then all of a sudden, it's like I'm seeing our Earth next. And it's image after image after image after image after image after image, just zap, zap, zap. Like it was just a download session And each image I seen, and now I don't really remember a lot of these images and stuff at the moment, but it's like it comes to me little bits at a time. And it was just like an instant download session all through our history of Earth, here on Earth. And it hurt. I mean, it was hurt. I was hurting. I was hurting bad, and I'm starting to get a little choked up now just talking about it. And I'm freaking out. And this thing, I feel it telling me, calm down, it's alright. Everything's okay. You're gonna be okay. And this goes on, it seems like forever. Until we're at the garden at the very beginning. Gosh, that something feels good right now. And it's just, zap, zap, zap. Image after image. All the way back to the garden. And something happens. It shows me, this war. It's been going on a long, long time. Long time. And it's always been kind of hidden from mankind, Just kind of in the heavens. And these things have been fighting since the beginning. It's never stopped, and the light wiped it out. I mean, the other side didn't have a chance. It was just pathetic. I mean, but they never gave up, and they just never quit attacking. And this thing's showing me this. And I'm super scared. But I'm just getting, it's alright. Calm down, everything's okay. Just over and over and over. But it didn't matter. I was scared to death. I'm not gonna BS you. It was the scariest thing I've ever went through in my life. And well, this battle, it just keeps going on all through time, here on Earth. I mean, we don't see it. It's way up here, kind of the space in between Earth and heaven. And they hate one another. And it's showing me these things fight. And then we start moving back into the future. Back to nowadays. And it shows me this portal get opened up here on Earth. And it tells me this war can't be hidden anymore. We're going to start seeing it. It's telling me they cannot hide this anymore. And everything's going to be moving fast now. And it's just overwhelmingly fast. I mean, it's... And, since this portal gets open, it's basically showed me that they can take form on Earth now, and I don't know if they're running things. I mean, take a look around. It really seems like they're running things. These things hate us. They hate us. Hate us with a passion. It's this love we got, And that's what, the whole trip through heaven told me. It was just all love. We gotta love everything. And God took that from them, and he kicked them out. And they hate us for it. It's a hate. Yeah, it's a nasty hate. And they want it. And they want it. They want it bad. They do not want us having it. But this portal gets opened up on Earth, and it's showing me these things are going to be... They just can't hide it no more from us. And it's going to start moving fast now. And I start seeing all this death. Everyone. Everyone we love. All our friends, family, everybody dying. It's just complete chaos. And it's scary, and that's, this thing's telling me to calm down and not to worry, but I'm bawling. And this is the saddest thing you can ever think of. But it tells me guns, all that stuff, it's not the answer. And it tells me prayer's the answer. It's how we beat it. No matter what happens, it's all about love and prayer, this thing's saying, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to carry my gun everywhere, but this just showed me something different. Showed me something scary. But it also showed me not to fear it, just walk with him. He'll take you everywhere, man. He really does. I've been seeing it day after day after day since this has happened. Just getting message after message, dude. It's when you really start seeing it, it's unreal. You just gotta walk in faith. Wherever he leads you, it's always, he's got us, And that's what this thing's letting me know, not to worry. Don't fear any of this. Who cares if we die here? If you've seen what I just went through, you're ready to die, trust me. Cut my head off now, I am ready to get there. That place was amazing. But it's just telling me to stay calm. Everything's going to be okay. They're going to be with us the whole time. Walking with us. Fighting with us. We just got to know to ask him, And that's what this thing's telling me. And I know y'all gonna think I'm nuts. I don't care. I'm beyond that now. You take it for what it's worth. I don't care who believes me or who don't. I don't. If I was you, I'd take the warning. You can ask anybody in my family. I'm not one to just make anything up at all. And oh crap, I'm running out of minutes here for my video. Anyways, it just shows me it's all about love. You see somebody struggling, help them. We gotta shine right now. And So I end up coming to about 8 a.m. in the morning. I wake up, I'm in bed. And you know, my head is just pounding like the worst headache I've ever had in my life. Never experienced anything like this. And I start thinking, did this really just happen, God? I mean, was that an angel? What the heck did I just go through? It was real. It wasn't like any other dream or anything like that. I mean, it was like this right here, you know, real, physical, you know, it was, there wasn't, but your mind kind of plays tricks on you, you know, my mind's trying to convince me that it was just a bad dream, you know, and you know, nothing happened, but I could feel it, you know, I'm crying, my head's hurting, scared to death. I need to get outside, you know, I'm just feeling drawn outside. I gotta get outside in the light. And think, you know, pray, talk to God. And then I'm outside talking, thinking deep, just praying to myself, looking for answers, trying to figure out if this just really happened, you know. And I noticed a little pile of white duck feathers stacked up. There's a little dip in the yard, and there's a weirdly amount of duck feathers in this one spot. Just white duck feathers from my ducks, which I don't have many more. They're at a farm now on a pond, so I'm sure they're doing really good. But my yard's still got feathers in it. And there's this little something on top of it. I can't figure out, what the heck is this thing, man? So I walk over to it, and on these duck feathers, there's this little amber stone. And it was instantly confirmed, you know. I just felt it instantly and just broke down. Like, I started bawling. I find myself crying a lot now. Whole lot. That don't matter. You know, none of this stuff matters. None of it. Like, all this man-made crap. But yeah, that's what happened to me, and I've been drawn to this river. I thought it was for fishing or something. Something was brought me down here, and then I just felt the need to get out and make a little video for everyone. You know what I went through last Saturday night at 2 a.m. in the morning. But you guys can take it for what it's worth. I know what I'm supposed to be doing now. I got 1 minute left on this video. See, that's another thing right there. I just got the whole story out to you guys. There's bits and pieces out, but and I got 1 minute left, you know, and it's just everything's working out perfect right now. Just like that right there. Even my struggles, it's all just coming out. Just enough time for whatever I got going on, whatever message I need to say. But yeah, that's what happened to me. But you can take it or leave it, you know. But alright, I gotta get off here. Time's up. Love you guys. Look up there. That's where he's at. In Jesus' name, love you. God bless.